Hey y'all, I'm Ben with Whitetail Hollow Farms. So today is, I think, December the 4th, and I kind of wanted to address something here. We have been kind of inactive on social media the past 3 or so weeks. Mom's posted some stuff on Facebook and Instagram, happy holidays stuff, listed some stuff for sale, but the YouTube videos kind of abruptly stopped. And I think it's been almost a month since I've uploaded anything. So unfortunately, 3 weeks ago, I was in a pretty bad car accident. Luckily, I am here standing, still in quite a bit of pain. Got kind of some whiplash going on in my neck and have a lot of tissue pain. So we're working through that. Got some back pain as well. I'm in the chiropractors 3 times a week right now to get that checked out, but I'm getting there, thankfully. We're working through it, but that has deemed me almost incapable of doing any sort of desk work, YouTube work, definitely any farm work. Got a piggy back here. What are you doing? What are you doing, Felicia? This is Felicia, one of our little pigs. She gets beat up by everybody, so she's back here in her own place. But anyways, this whole ordeal has kind of deemed me unable to make videos until now. I have got plenty of backlogged footage that I can sit down and edit as I'm feeling well enough to do it. Stuff from a couple of months ago that just never got around to uploading. So now is probably going to be a great time to sit down and upload some of that stuff, since I can't get out there and do a lot of it myself. No real lifting or anything like that. I think I'm kind of to where I can work on tractors and stuff again, just not a whole lot of bouncing around and rough terrain and whatnot. So I am going to go do some tractor work today. My doctor said that I'm good to go back and do some light work again, and I shouldn't have to worry about any real repercussions from it. We're working through some of the pains here. Thankfully, the accident was not my fault. I can't really go into any more details other than that. My truck is totaled, so we lost our good trusty farm truck in my 16th birthday, which is very unfortunate to me because I just put a ton of money into that truck, getting it to where we can use our brand new livestock trailer with. So that's been very, very unfortunate that we lost that truck, because I love that truck. It was a great vehicle and very, very reliable. It would have been the perfect thing for hauling livestock to the butcher. And thankfully, we do have another vehicle lined up. So I'm gonna go show you our new farm truck. Somebody came to check on me while I was walking back here, minding my own business. I don't know if y'all can see her coming up right here. What you doing, Miss B? Come here, Bonnie. So for those of you who are new to the channel, this is our 4-year-old white-tailed doe, Bonnie, and she has a little sister in here named Willow, who is not yet out in the big pen like Bonnie is here. Willow is out in her own little enclosure because Willow is so small that if she really wanted to, she could probably break through this fence. So it's just Bonnie out here, and usually Bonnie is over checking on her little sister in the other pen. Hi, what are you doing, BB? Bonnie does not like guys, and I don't know why. She is a girl's person. Mom can come in here and love all over her. Most any other lady can come in here and love all over her, but she is just not a girl that likes men, unfortunately. So she's gotten tolerant of me. I can walk in there and she doesn't have much of an issue. She'll come sniff me, but I can't rub all over her and love on her like the girls can. Well, here it is. This is our new farm truck. 1997 Ford F-250 heavy duty. Power stroke, 7.3 diesel. Not exactly what I intended on ever driving. I have never driven a diesel before now, and I am definitely not a Ford guy. However, I found some things that I like about this truck, and I'm getting used to it. So this thing's got 344,000 miles on it. The interior looks kind of like a truck with 344,000 miles on it, but it's got the 7.3, and these are million-mile motors. This thing has kind of got some interior that needs some work. Got a crack in the door panel here. Got a weather strip that's missing here between the door panel and the window there. Cows are over there throwing a fit. I need to clean up the carpet. This is all stuff that can be done relatively easy. This bezel's cracked right here. I just bought these nice cloth seat covers for these seats, and I bought a little cushion to go underneath because there is not a whole lot of cushion in these seats. They look like seats that have seen 350,000 miles worth of road. So we're definitely working on getting the interior cleaned up and a little bit more nice. We've got a brand new radio in here. This was my Christmas gift. This is an Atoto S8 radio. I don't know if any of y'all are interested in knowing about radios. This is kind of a farming channel, but this is a farm truck, so anything that we do to it, I guess I don't mind highlighting on the channel. So if y'all want to see the Atoto S8 in action, I'll have a link to it in the Amazon description, and maybe I'll do a video on it in the future. Some of y'all probably don't know, but my dad, Jed, who's on the channel a lot, that was his whole business for about 25 years, is car stereo. So he knows the ins and outs of these trucks because he actually had one and he had them in his shop all the time to do car stereo work. So that was the latest and greatest in affordable touchscreen radios for trucks like this. It is a Chinese radio, but I really like it. So that's an Atoto S. We've got some trim pieces that need some new screws here, but things that I've found that I love about this truck so far is my GMC Sierra. I know it's a mess back here, but it did not have a seat that folded all the way down across like this one does. It might be easier to see it over there. There you go. Folds all the way across and creates a really nice storage space back there in the back seat. Of course, Mom's gonna end up riding back there at some point, but when she's not and it's just me riding around town and I've got my tools and stuff with me, that creates a great place to store stuff. So there's the interior. Not a whole lot to do on it. It's just a little bit dated and needs some upgrades and some fixes. So it's a good looking truck on the inside for the most part, especially for the mileage. So exterior things. In the back seat there, I forgot to show y'all, I have a brand new LED light bar to go on the front push guard right here. I've bought some flat black paint to go on the push bar as well. So we're going to take this push guard off. It's a little bit loose for some reason, not really sure what the deal is with that. And we'll get rid of these nasty big halogen lights and put a slick LED light bar on there, and we'll have this repainted straight black because it's starting to get a little bit of browning rust in it. So that shouldn't be too hard to do. I despise how these Ford headlights look. Don't know what it is about them. They're just ugly. They're yellowing, and I've tried to use headlight restorer on them and it does absolutely nothing. So I've got some really slick new headlight assemblies coming in. Should be here today, and we'll get some new headlight assemblies in here, as well as some LED bulbs to go in there as well. These cab lights up top have got bad rubber seals on them, which is causing some leakage into the cab, and we're getting some water. So we've got brand new LED cab lights to go on here to replace these old ones and get some nice new rubber seals so that we don't deal with any leakage issues. And we'll put some silicone around them as well to help stop any of that. Got to get something figured out for these mirrors. These mirrors are pretty worn out. They're all rusting and the chrome's gone on them, and they're very hard to adjust and turn. I'm almost afraid I'm going to break them at the pivot point there. So, and I haven't found very good replacement mirrors, so I'll have to figure something out there. These runner boards are going to get repainted at a body shop probably. I don't trust myself to repaint something that well, I guess important. I don't know what the correct term would be, but these are off of a different truck. You can see some red there showing through. We're gonna get them repainted white at a body shop probably. That's not an immediate project, but it's gonna get done. It's got brand new front tires on it. The guy that we bought it from had hazard insurance on it and worked at a hardware store, and every time he turned around he was getting flat tires from nails around back. So he's got one tire that does need to be replaced here on the back. This right rear has pretty much no tread on it, so we'll get that taken care of. Mom and I went and got feed yesterday, didn't we? We went and got feed yesterday, didn't we? So there's still feed in the back of the truck. Got the long bed on it too, so we can fit a lot in the bed of this truck. Got a dent in the bumper there. Got another dent under the taillight over here. I'll probably end up replacing the taillights at some point, but it's not an immediate project. So we're gonna see about the body shop taking care of these dents as well. Got dual fuel tanks on it, which is expensive to fill up, but I can go further. So So there's really not a whole lot to do on this truck. It's all just minor stuff for a relatively low mileage diesel, I would say, but an overall high mileage truck. So 344,000 miles on a 7.3 from what I found is kind of low mileage. So it's not terribly high, not terribly low. But yeah, ignore the four-wheeler there in the foreground, but in the background, that is our brand new farm truck. So I'm sure I will record some of the process of redoing stuff on this thing and seeing it kind of mold into our new main farm truck. We're thinking about putting logos on it as well. I forgot to mention that. So we're gonna think about probably putting our logo here on the side right there, and one on the back windshield as well. It's got some tint on this window that I got to finish taking off. I took the tint off of the other windows because it was all bubbling and really nasty, and surprisingly these windows were not bubbling and really nasty. So I've got to finish doing that on these two windows. But there you have it, new farm truck. Should do much better for hauling livestock around. As much as I loved the last truck, it was good at hauling that trailer, but it wasn't the ideal truck. So this is more of an ideal truck for doing the hauling that we need to do. It's good for 8,800 pounds. Oh, and it's got a brand new towing transmission in it as well. The guy went to a place called Suncoast. I know nothing about them. Supposedly they build professional custom built towing transmissions for these trucks, and he spent almost $5,500 on a towing transmission for it like 20,000 miles ago. So it's got a transmission in it that's going to last forever. It is a very mechanically sound vehicle, and I'm not really worried about it leaving me on the side of the road. So I'm very thankful, very thrilled that I'm back into a good truck already so soon from just getting out of a vehicle. So very thankful, especially in today's market. If y'all have seen the car market right now, it is absolutely insane. So I just can't stress enough, I'm so thankful to be back into a vehicle again. Even if it's not my dream truck, it is perfect for what we need to do around here, and with a few little adjustments, upgrades, quirks, whatever you want to call it, it'll be perfectly fine for what I want to do. So I thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope to be able to get some older backlogged footage out during this time period. I'm going to be in quote-unquote recovery for the next 10 to 12 weeks from today, December 4th. So just bear with us. There's going to be some spotty content. It hopefully won't be radio silent, but if it does go radio silent, then you know I'm just kind of dealing with some pain here and there, and I just don't have the energy to sit at my desk. Just walking around the yard here has kind of worn me out a little bit. I'm kind of a walking and talking kind of person, if y'all have not ever noticed that. So we'll get some content out there, and really hope y'all enjoy it, even if it's some older stuff. Wagon restoration is the main thing I'm going to be working on. I've had that thing done forever. So I really want to get the rest of those videos out. It's been a really great project, and I enjoyed it. I hope to do another project like that when I feel better. And we've got some really big things planned for 2022. That's going to be our year. I'm telling y'all, 2022 is going to be an awesome year for the farm, and I cannot wait to take y'all along with us. We've got big things planned, and hopefully we can reveal some of those very soon. Hopefully by the first of the year, when we get really back rolling and I start to feel better, February-ish, we'll be able to show y'all some of the big stuff that we've got in the works. We've got more farm events that y'all can come out to and see us for. We've got big plans for our new website. Go check that website out in the link in the description. It's still a work in progress, but it's a brand new website that we're working on developing. We've got big plans for it. So as always, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all those places. Be sure to click the follow button, like button, subscribe button, comment button, whatever you want to do there. We really do appreciate any support you can give us. And one last thing, Saturday, December 11th in the town of Havana is Winterfest, and we are going to be the official hay ride, hay wagon, tractor, or whatever you want to call it. We'll be offering free hay rides that day in the AM hours and later in the afternoon, as well as we will be in the parade that day in the middle of the afternoon, handing out some goodies to y'all, standing on the sides of the street. So be sure to check out Havana Winterfest. Can't remember the exact time it starts, but I'll put that down below. So yeah, come see us for free hay rides around downtown Havana Saturday, December 11th. Only thing that's gonna prevent us from being out there is rain. We will not be running hay rides in the rain. So cross your fingers that it does not rain on Saturday, December 11th. Otherwise, we will be out there at Havana Winterfest with the tractor and the hay wagon. Can't wait to see y'all. Thank you for tuning in into the video, and we'll catch you next time.